Travis Kelce arrives in pouring rain on Chiefs training camp day 16, Monday, August 12. Travis Kelce arrives at training camp with his teammates after returning from the Chiefs game against the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday at Everbank Stadium in Florida. Since the Chiefs held practices, this is believed to be the first time that heavy rain has fallen on the 16th practice day at Chiefs training camp. Monday training camp notebook. Andy Reid has good news about Hollywood Brown after the departure of wideout Juju Smith-Schuster during the 2023 offseason. The Kansas City Chiefs consistently said that they expected wide receiver Kadarius Toney would be in the mix to become the team's #1 wide receiver, but while warming up for the first training camp practice at Missouri Western State University in St. Joseph, Toney sustained a knee injury that caused him to miss the rest of training camp. He did return for the regular season opener against the Detroit Lions, but had just one catch on 5 targets. Even worse, a pass that bounced off his hands was intercepted and returned for a touchdown in the 21-20 loss. Through the rest of the season, he never had more than 5 catches, or 35 yards, in any game and was inactive for every postseason contest. So in the 2023 offseason, the Chiefs made a big move. They signed free agent wideout Hollywood Brown to a 1-year deal worth up to $11 million, and then in April's NFL Draft, traded up to the 28th pick to select the wide receiver who had recorded the fastest 40-yard dash in NFL combined history, Xavier Worthy. So expectations were high when the two wideouts were set to make their Kansas City debuts on the road against the Jacksonville Jaguars in Saturday's preseason opener. But on the game's opening offensive play, Brown suffered a shoulder injury eerily similar to the one that wide receiver Tyreek Hill sustained on the same field in Week 2 of 2019, a sternoclavicular, collarbone, post-dislocation. Meanwhile, Worthy left the field with the rest of the starters after only 5 snaps and without a single target. On Saturday night, Reid would only say that Brown would miss some time. He had somewhat better news after Monday's training camp practice in St. Joseph. They were able to get the joint back into place without surgery, which is a positive, and then we'll just see how the recovery is when he's back in Kansas City, said Reid of Brown's injury. He stayed over in Jacksonville until they got that thing situated. Reid would, of course, prefer that Brown was available. But as always, he expects the next man up to be ready, so the positive there is that he's going to be back. He noted, but without him in there, we'll miss his experience in the league. But we've also got other guys that they can step in and play. One of those other guys is Worthy, who realizes he won't be alone. Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice will still be in the picture. But something will definitely be missing. You'll miss the aspect of 2 speed threats on the field, he noted. Obviously we've got Travis and Rashee. But yeah, just him being on the field with me, and all of us, it'll be a huge threat. Worthy insisted that however long Brown is out, he will approach things the same way. Hollywood is definitely one of the leaders, he said. He shows me a lot, and teaches me a lot. I feel like him just being there is going to help me a lot. But my mindset is just to be the best, regardless. For his part, Reid insists that things will work out. We'll be okay there, he said. It's just that we're pulling for Hollywood to get back. Since Hill missed 4 games with his injury in 2019, an expectation is already building that Brown will be able to return for the season opener against the Baltimore Ravens on Thursday, September 5th. Reid, as usual in such situations, was non-committal. We'll see how that goes, he offered. Nor was he willing to commit to the idea that Brown's injury would make it easier for Toney to make the team's opening 53-man roster. I mean, he was out here today working and it's just about consistency, explained the head coach. It's just a matter of the competition, I tell all of them that. So there's a ton of competition and you've got to be on your game with that.